Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly check-in for the 22nd to the 28th of October. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, then please check in the description box because the information's there. So you can either send me an email directly to do that, or you can check out the brand new Etsy shop that I've opened. There are discounts as an introductory offer on all of the readings there, and that's probably the easiest way to book a reading. As usual, you're welcome to like, share or comment on the video. And also feel free to subscribe to the channel as well. So the books you can see in front of you here are from the Oracle decks I'm going to be using for today's reading. So this does say the Akashic Tarot. It is a tarot deck, but for me it's always felt like more of an Oracle deck. So I'm going to be using it for messages at the end of the reading. With the Whispers of Love deck, I was very drawn to using that deck a few days before I was due to start recording, and I didn't know why at first, but then I realized it gives me strong self-love and self-care vibes, and that was what I was feeling at the time. I don't know if it's because it's winter, and for me, I don't know about everybody else, but it's for me there's a lot more duvet days and it just is cozier, isn't it? Well, in the UK it's winter, it feels cozier, there's more self-care. So yeah, but self-love isn't just about declaring or announcing that you love yourself, and self-love isn't just about declaring that you love yourself, and self-care isn't just about treating yourself occasionally, is it? It's a consistent effort. It's about consistently honoring, nurturing and nourishing your overall well-being, and that's mentally, emotionally, physically and spiritually as well. So it does take practice, and it is a practice in itself too, I feel. And sometimes we need to remind ourselves to do those things. So let's get into your reading. And we're going to begin with an oracle card from the Whispers of Love deck, first of all, and that will be your main theme or focal point for the week, for the weekly check-in. So what does Virgo need to know as their main theme for this weekly check-in, please? If it'll actually come out. You are my last reading that I'm filming for the week. Anything for Virgo for the weekly check-in, please. There we go. We have patience. I was starting to get a bit impatient myself actually with shuffling, and it says have patience. So love is patient and kind always. So we'll put that there. And we're going to get your theme also from the tarot deck as well. So I'm using the Rider-Waite tarot deck, which I believe it was my first, could have been my second, but I feel like it was my first deck that I purchased several years ago. And I am going to probably start using it more on the channel. I haven't used it that much. So yeah, I think I connected from it from day one. So yeah, I think it's time to start using it more. So again, what is Virgo's main theme for the weekly check-in, please? You have the Tower in reverse. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And you've probably heard me say multiple times that I really like the Tower, strangely. Probably easier to say that when you're not going through a Tower moment. But by the time I actually feel like I want a Tower, I've already suffered enough. So yeah. Right, your energy specifically. Right, just bear with me. You've got two cards, and they seem to fall in reverse, so I'm going to take them in reverse. We've got the Two of Swords and Temperance. So we'll put those there. So the Tower could have already happened, possibly, if it's in reverse, or are you avoiding a Tower? I guess whatever clarifies that will tell us. Any external or surrounding energies? Well, Ten of Cups, I mean, that's a positive as a surrounding energy. So that suggests that maybe the Tower has already fallen. That's a possibility. Right, what's your guidance? What is your guidance for the check-in? You have the King of Cups. Okay. Right, so let's start to clarify the Tower first of all. Why is the Tower there in particular in reverse? So why is the Tower there in reverse, please? We have, yep, okay, Strength and Justice. I feel like it's already fallen. I do feel like the Tower's already fallen. Or it's happening in progress. You know, like often when we get the Tower, we say, oh, there's going to be a Tower moment. It doesn't feel predictive or anything, or it doesn't, I wouldn't say it doesn't really feel avoidant either at this point. It feels like it's happening or happened. And you may need strength to get through this, or courage, or strength and courage as well. But you probably are aware that this will bring you, it will bring you justice. It will make things fair. It will be a good outcome for you. If it is in progress, that would be where that have patience card comes, because obviously once the Tower falls, then you have to deal with the rubble, you have to clear up the mess, and then you start from scratch, don't you? And you would need patience for that too. So anything else? Anything else to clarify the Tower in reverse? Right, and this is where you would start again after you've cleared the rubble. So the Page, oh, nice progression there, Page of Pentacles. So that's where you start from scratch. So it's giving you, if the Tower's falling or has fallen, it gives you the opportunity, a fair opportunity to start again. Knight of Pentacles is a progression from the Page of Pentacles, isn't it? Where you choose what you're going to commit to, you choose the path you're going to commit to, you start to put the effort in, you're open to learning as well. And the Knight of Wands is about taking action. So do I need to sub-clarify anything? I might sub-clarify the Knight of Wands just to be nosy, but I think we kind of have enough here. So as I say, I feel like the Tower's fallen. You may need some strength, resilience, patience to get through this. You're ready to start again, and you're probably aware at this point that there will be a positive outcome for you through the Tower falling. So Knight of Wands on its own, please. That literally almost hit the candle, didn't it? Right, Two of Wands, I mean, that's choosing your new path, isn't it? The action is to pursue. I wouldn't even say choose, because the Two of Wands is about choosing, but it's actively pursuing it. You've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Magician. The Magician is proactive. He is proactive. It might be something in terms of your independence. Confidence might be relevant here as well. For me, the Knight of Wands does feel like someone who is quite confident. It might be a bit of immature confidence where it's more, how would I describe it? You know, like with kids or teenagers in particular, where they'll do anything. I don't even know if it's genuine confidence. They think they're confident. We probably look at their behaviour sometimes as more foolish. But there is a sense of confidence there. I think I will just have to pause the video. I think the doorbell is ringing. Just bear with me. Right, Virgo, I think I was talking about confidence with the Knight of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles, I think I just said it can be confidence as well. And the Magician can also be confidence too, actually. So there may be something about confidence here coming into things, where this Tower falling will also help you to regain a sense of confidence as well. Right, I'm going to be finished with that and we'll move on, because I think we've got enough from that. So let's put these back. We're going to look at Temperance and the Two of Swords next. So the Two of Swords, it's often where there's a decision to be made. It can be about needing to trust your intuition. It can be blocks, but it's in reverse. So I would say this is probably where you're overcoming any blockages. It feels like a work in progress here, because you've got Temperance in reverse as well. I would say upright. It is upright. It's about harmony, peace, balance, moderation. In reverse, I suppose it's trying to achieve that, or a need to achieve that. So it's like whatever's going on here, probably releasing the blocks. I mean, whatever that Tower was, that was probably a block, wasn't it? And it's like trying to, overcoming the blockages and trying to restore harmony, I would say. But let's clarify it. That's your energy specifically. So that's how you're dealing with things. Overcoming blockages and trying to restore harmony after the Tower's fallen. What was that? That was the Queen of Wands that wanted to come out. Right, so yeah, that's like, if a tower's happened, then this is where you recover, isn't it? You heal, you rest. Respite comes to mind too. That would be what you're healing from, I would assume. Hurt, pain, and I will sub-clarify that to see if I can get more detail. Anything else? Again, have patience, it will take time, won't it? I'm really needing to have patience with these cards because they're sometimes not shuffling the way I'd like them to shuffle, and they are getting a bit stuck. Oh, I can't take that, I don't trust it, so I'm going to try and put that back. Try that again. There we go. Right, we've got the Hierophant, which I will sub-clarify too. Could be institution, so the tower, in terms of the tower falling, it could be in connection, something to do with an institution or rules or regulations. I know the Hierophant can be a spiritual teacher as well, and it can be about learning something as well. But let's see what follows on from that. I'm hearing seen the light. I mean, for me, yes, the sun can be about illumination and enlightenment as well as happiness, but I'm hearing seen the light. So maybe there's something to do with an institution or a bunch of rules where you have seen the light about something, or something's been made very clear to you. Anything else after that sun card? Ooh, and yeah, the Emperor would be someone who, I mean, you could see it a few different ways. The Emperor would be someone who is the authority in an institution, the boss of an institution. Could also speak of you needing to come into your own, back into your own sense of power and confidence. But so I'm going to sub-clarify Three of Swords, Hierophant, and the Emperor in reverse as well. So let's do the Three of Swords first and see what that tells us. Ooh, your confidence was knocked by the looks of it in some way, shape or form. Or there was something to do with your skills. Something in reference to your skills and abilities. Let's see what else comes out. I was going to say being criticized, but your cards really want to go for the candle, don't they? There's something detrimental has happened in terms of your skills and abilities, or the way that you use your skills and abilities. Because temperance for me, I mean, the magician is a magician, isn't he? He creates. But temperance for me is alchemy as well, isn't it? So something's been put to an end in terms of that. An old path, an old way in how you use your skills, because there's something detrimental has happened with it. Okay. Could be a loss there. Not in terms of a person, but in terms of a situation, in terms of your skills again. Anything else for that? Three of Pentacles, that's to do with working with other people. So has something come to an end in terms of working with other people? Are your skills not valued, or were they not valued where you were, and something's come to an end there and you've had to move on? All right, let's look at the Hierophant. So the Hierophant, we've got the Moon there. Okay, that's secrets, isn't it? And things that are hidden. It's almost making me think of secret societies with the Hierophant there and the Moon. Or secrets within an institution, you know, where the people at the top know things that the people at the bottom, which isn't a nice way to put it, but it is what it is, the people at the bottom don't know. Anything else? Or they keep things, the people at the top keep secrets from the people at the bottom. You've got the Tower again. Okay, and that's a burden. Could be why the tower has fallen, because of some sort of secrets held by the people at the top of an institution, or some rules that were kept secret. But it's a burden. In the last reading I did for Pisces, was it Pisces or was it said no, it was Sagittarius, so it wasn't the last reading, it was the one before that. I got something potentially about whistleblowing, and that's what's come into mind here with that, looking at that 10 of Wands. Is there been some kind of whistleblowing, and that's why the tower has fallen? But there's something within an institution potentially here where there's been secrets and there's a burden that's, I would say, it's been released since the tower's come and it's fallen. So it could be relating to the workplace. So yes, that would include job losses, leaving a job, being made redundant, those sorts of things. So let's look at the Emperor in reverse. Why is he there? Right, 8 of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Whoop. That's making me think of needing to be your own boss with the Emperor in reverse. So it hasn't happened yet. It might be something that you're trying to do, because you've got the 8 of Pentacles there, which can be about work. It's about focus, but this person, they're very focused on it, but it's like, it doesn't look like a job that he hates, like he's fine with it. He's just very focused. The 2 of Pentacles for me, here, it's juggling and balancing, but it's like maybe you're rejecting balancing other people's shit, to be frank, and you want to focus on your own thing and be your own boss. Let's get one more card for that. So if it is to do with institutions and jobs, you might be going freelance, you might be working independently, you might be starting your own business. Whatever it is, it's something that your heart desires and that you have a feeling for, and that it would probably be a lot more satisfactory than whatever this was over here, where there was secrets being kept and hierarchies and that sort of thing. Okay, I'm going to put these back in the deck. That one was there, wasn't it? With the Hierophant there as well, it could be even be something within a religious organization too, that something's happened and a tower's fallen within that. I mean, it's not unusual. I mean, we see stuff on the news all the time about where there are scams in religious organizations, conflicts, all sorts. And not just religious, but spiritual groups too can be capable of that as well. Either way, your energy here, as I say, it's overcoming the blocks and the, whatever's blocked you. And I'd say the tower's taken that out. So if there were secrets in an institution, then that would be a block, wouldn't it? And you're trying to restore your own sense of harmony. You may be healing at present, or resting, or there's a period of respite. Surrounding energy is one that is kind of, I would say you're feeling the need to go for your 10 of Cups and focus on that at this point of time. At this point in time. So why is the 10 of Cups here? Anything else with the 10 of Cups? And it may be a challenge for you to get to that as well. That may be part of the challenge, is getting to that 10 of Cups for yourself. Well, it's shared happiness, so it's not for yourself, is it? So to get to that, obviously, we've got death there. So that's where something's ended, so that there can be a rebirth. A rebirth that leads you towards that 10 of Cups. All right, am I going to take them? No, I'm not going to take them because it felt weird. Let's try that again. This deck is very, very sticky today, so sometimes it feels like they're just coming out because they're stuck together rather than actually flying. Well, that one felt right. So we've got the Lovers here. So there's a need to connect or reconnect, I'm hearing as well. with whatever it is that you love that will bring that Ten of Cups. But again, a lot of these are in reverse, so it's a need for patience. Ten of Cups again. There's a need for patience. Yeah, that's definitely connecting with whatever you love that will make you feel fulfilled. And I may just sub-clarify the Lovers to be nosy as well. Could be family. I mean, if you're in a situation, if it's work-related and you were in a situation where all the focus was on work and it was a toxic situation anyway that's now fallen apart, you may be reconnecting in terms of your family and your family life, and that's what will fulfill you, potentially. I'm definitely keeping that, or those two that fell out, even though they fell so dramatically. So we have the Page of Cups. And we have the Ten of Swords. So yeah, I feel like there's a need to reconnect. Could be children involved, because I did mention family, and there's a child in reverse here. So a need to pay more attention to children or your inner child. You've got two cards of endings here with the Death card and the Ten of Swords. Let me sub-clarify the Lovers in reverse. And the Ten of Cups is at the centre of it, isn't it? So the Lovers, as I said, it feels like reconnecting. Oh God, Six of Cups is at the bottom. That is about, can be about reconnecting, can't it? Reconnecting with whatever it is that you love, whether it's a path, people, yourself even. The Knight of Cups, with whatever it is that you love. It could be something creative, possibly, with that Knight of Cups there. Writing, art, music. Ideals, just ideals in general. Seven of Cups, it can be about confusion, it can be about dreams and aspirations, it can be about having the vision as well, as in like a visionary, like you have a vision of becoming a writer or an artist or something. But with the tower having fallen, then you have the opportunity now to look at to see things from a new perspective and look at different perspectives, don't you? Yeah, you've got the freedom to pursue whatever it is that you want to pursue. And it all looks like it's a work in progress here, with everything, with a lot of the cards being in reverse. What do I want to subtract? Let me do the Page of Cups, and I'll do the Ten of Swords as well. For some reason, I feel like I need to do the Ten of Swords. Let me try that again with the Page of Cups, because I wasn't focused on that. What was that that fell in reverse? The King of Cups again. Is the King of Cups under there? Yeah, he is. So yeah, it's that, for me, it's that classic thing that I say of honouring your feelings, really. Being willing to express what it is that you really want and follow through on that. I will get one more. And there's a progression there. You've got the Page. I mean, I know, well, actually, we've got all of them, apart from the Queen of Cups, haven't we? Page, Knight, King. So there's a progression. So that's where you have the little feeling. That's where you start to go out on your mission to achieve it. And then the King is where it matures. We have the Tower again. Anything else after that? So this is the energy. This would be that the blocks, basically. That's where the Tower's fallen. That's where you've been through an experience, a shitty experience, I would say. That's left you battered, bruised, worn out. That would be the conflicts, whether it's people, say if it was work, it's people, situations that have just, there's been conflict, opposition even, and it's releasing that burden to honour how you feel and what you really want. And I almost feel like these are clarifying that Ten of Swords. I will get something for the Ten of Swords, but I feel like they're clarifying the Ten of Swords, because that's, hopefully that's ended now. The Moon. Four of Pentacles. Again, it's secrets, isn't it? Could be an end to secrets, potentially. An end to things being kept hidden. Yeah. Okay, and then with an end to that, any secrets or anything like that, then you can move forward. An end to having to keep something to yourself or feelings to yourself as well. and desires to yourself, so you can now go off on a new path and choose what it is that you want to do. So I'm going to put these back, and then we're going to get to your advice. So I feel like I've just picked one up that I wasn't meant to pick up, but it's fine. You know what, I'm just going to put these on top because that is a lot of clarifiers. So 10 of Cups, so it's wanting to go to the 10 of Cups. It's a rebirth, it's reconnecting to what you love, reconnecting to what that 10 of Cups is for you, is what that feels like. And then as your advice, again, I say it's like honouring your feelings, but there's a need to be patient. And the King of Cups, I feel, would be patient in going through this process. As I keep saying, it feels like a work in progress. Just bear with me while I get these back in the deck. Right, so why is the King of Cups there as your advice specifically? Yep, again, honouring your feelings. The Ace of Wands has come back out. The Four of Pentacles, I mean, that's the desire, that's the spark. But the Four of Pentacles is potentially where you need to open up. But it may be a bit of protection as well. It may be about protecting what you love and your plans. Sometimes you have a plan, and yes, you will need to express it at some point, but you don't have to tell every person every detail of what you're trying to achieve, do you? What is it with me in this deck today? Okay. Yeah, I was going to say this Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence, and then the Hermit, that's a Virgo card. That's like finding your own path, but by yourself, isn't it? So this may be more of a protective vibe. So it is honouring what you feel and what you want to do. And they do say the King of Cups, he knows what he feels, but he doesn't share it until he's ready or until the right time. So you may really need to embody that energy and not just go tell every Tom, Dick and Harry what you're up to. Get support where you need it. Tell the relevant people that you trust, people who care, but be careful. Be careful of who you share with. And I got that for, I think it was Sagittarius as well. Let's look at that Four of Pentacles out of, oh God, that's too many and they're stuck together. Four of Pentacles out of curiosity. I may be going powdering my decks after this with some cornflour to loosen them up. It doesn't cause them any harm, but the Hanged Man, he keeps what he knows to himself, doesn't he? Definitely. So being protective of what you know and what your plans are. And if it's a work in progress as well, if you want to be able to think clearly, sometimes it doesn't help to have the input of other people and interference. It kind of prevents you from figuring things out. I don't know if more than one card fell there, but I'm just going to take the one. I think it was just one, but I'll have to check after. Yeah, it's like keeping it to yourself until you know everything and have everything you need to bring things together, or until you're ready to share and work with other people on it, to collaborate. Anything else? Queen of Cups, yeah, and then that's when she's ready to share how she feels and open up about things. Once you're ready, once you feel like you're really ready to do it. Do I need anything else? I'll get one after the Hermit, but I feel like we've pretty much covered everything that needs covering, to be honest. So there's a little bit of worry there, which I keep saying, depending on the situation. In this particular situation, there may be a bit of worry. If you are worried, you may need someone, at least one person. I did say just be careful who you share things with. There may be one person that you need to lean on for support, or a few people, like close people that you trust. And the King of Pentacles could potentially be one of them. I mean, it could represent you trying to build something yourself, whether it's starting your own business or whatever you're building. But it does look like there's a possibility that you may need one person who can support and help you, and the King of Pentacles would be that. Let's have a look at him out of curiosity. Yeah, they might be able to help you overcome any challenges that you can't manage yourself. And then Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity and support and balance. And the magician is where that's you build, help, maybe they can help to build your confidence and help you to gain the skills that you need, or to enhance the skills that you need. Right, so the final advice was honor how you feel, but be careful who you share with until you are ready, and get support from the right person or people. And be patient with yourself as well. There's no rush. So let's get your final card of advice from the Akashic Tarot. So what else does Virgo need to know? And I actually have no idea what I'm going to call your reading. I might call it something like the Tower has fallen. I don't know. Not sure today for you. Let's see what oracle card or tarot oracle card comes out, and we'll take it from there. So what else does, no, not yet, Virgo need to know? Of course it has to be dramatic and fall down the side of a table. Just bear with me. I think it was just the one. Okay, it looks like it's just the one card, and you get the Treasure. Okay, so this card, it can be about loss and about losing something, which we know the Tower's fallen, but let's see what the guidance is here. So Two of Keys, the Treasure. So the Two of Keys, I feel it's like Pentacles, like the Two of Pentacles, or Pentacles in the traditional tarot. And this book, it has meanings for the card upright and reversed. I'm going to read both of them because both could be relevant to someone, or one or the other could be relevant. So the Two of Keys. So the upright message says, a man looks dejectedly at a smashed treasure chest in a room that obviously has been robbed and plundered. Behind him, a stream of light shines from below the lid of an unbroken chest that rests on a small table, the only piece of furniture in the room that hasn't been touched. This card represents a great loss or disappointment in your life right now. It could be the loss of a job, a relationship, or even an opportunity. But remember that this phase is temporary, so that's where patience is required. It might take some time and effort to rally your forces to recover. I've been saying that, haven't I? I think. But there is a great treasure within you that is always available. The little chest represents that part of you that is filled with light. It isn't vulnerable, and it can never be lost or damaged. When you focus on what's wrong or what's lacking, it perpetuates your sense of emptiness and victimization. So don't let yourself get lost in your loss. Open the lid to your light and let it illuminate your way. There are other opportunities and greater wealth waiting for you to discover. Oh, that's nice, actually. That's a nice... I mean, I know it's about loss, but I like the end. That might be part of the title. There are other opportunities. Reversed, it says, in this exciting reversal, the lid on the chest with the treasure of light has fallen open. Some disruptive events may have made you feel vulnerable, but you haven't defined yourself through loss. You've unveiled your spirit and recognized the wealth of light and power inside you. The immediate future fills with manifest opportunity as well as new and abundant offerings from the universe that are coming to you now. And the Akashic Force message says, close your eyes and feel the treasure inside you. There is a golden light there that flows through your whole body and into the air around you. This is your boundless and abundant light, and it acts as a beacon to the world. Okay, I quite like that message. I mean, it's not great when a tower happens, but sometimes it's needed. And as it said, there are other opportunities. So yeah, I think I have a title now. But anyway, thank you for watching the reading. I hope it was helpful to you. Again, if you'd like a personal reading, please see the info in the description box. You can do that you can book it by sending me an email directly, or going to the Etsy shop where, as I said, there are discounts, and it is probably the easiest way to book the reading. Feel free to like, share and comment on the video, and you are welcome to subscribe to the channel as well. Until the next video, take care.